Well, trailer tire just blew out. I'm gonna get down here to this Love's, get it parked, charge up the GoPro a little bit, and then we'll take a look at the damage. Good morning, everybody. So we are in Wilmington, Illinois at the Petro. I got here early enough that I was able to snag a free spot in the back row. There's still like 4 or 5. There's a lot more than that. 4, 5, 6 open spots at midnight, and creative parkers. Go figure. There's more spots there, so that's 8. There's probably a dozen spots on this back row. But anyway, side point. We got done at Mars picking up that load. My battery died before I was able to show everything. Yeah, this guy's parked in the approach. Yeah, go.
Turn at the first light.
And he left his headlights on. Let me tell you, getting into that Mars was no fun. Getting out was worse. 11,460 on the steers, 31,820 on the drives, 33,560 on 60 on the tandems, 76,840 gross. Go into gear already. Good grief. She's a little heavy. A four-wheeler? You're in the wrong fuel island, man. Please tell me you're not trying to get gas.
Turn at the first light.
That would be absolutely hilarious if they're trying to buy gas for the little car and truck fuel island. So when I went in to get the scale ticket, yes, the driver of that Honda Civic was trying to get fuel. Couldn't figure out why the pumps wouldn't work. It's very clearly marked as a truck-only entrance. Just got to throw that out there. Yeah, the cashier was confused. And I made mention that there was a car in the fuel island. And he explained to the guy that was trying to buy fuel that he was on the wrong side of the travel center. Yeah. The guy still didn't get it. Couldn't see him.
Warning, approaching a high-risk rollover area. Please proceed with caution.
Crossing boulder. Entering Missouri.
This is where that side radar becomes beneficial. He had started to change lanes into me. I couldn't see him.
Keep left.
Bear left onto I-44 toward Tulsa.
I never discuss politics on my channel. If you're looking for political talk, I'm not the guy to talk to. I'm listening to a book about the 30 Years' War, which was from 1618 to 1648, although a little bit more complicated than that, but I'm not going to get into that. In today's economy, a lot of people are talking about how the cost of living has gone up 25% in the last 4 years. And they want to blame politics. I'd like to put that into a little bit of perspective. After the 30 Years' War, in 1652 to 1654, the cost of bread went up 700%. While at the same time, the value of currency went down 87%. That's an interesting comparison. Inflation has always been a thing. And historically, while it can be influenced by politics, most often has many other factors involved. Just throwing out my historical tidbit for the day. Alright, we're going to try pulling into this rest area here to clean the windows. Let's see how bad it is. It's currently 2 o'clock in the morning. It could be partly empty and not that bad. or it can be an absolute disaster zone. Creative parking and rest areas gets kind of nutty. Oh, we got trucks on the off ramp. That's not a good sign. Although that doesn't mean anything. Number of times I've seen trucks parked on the off ramp and there's plenty of spots available. It's just mind-boggling. Oh yeah, we got an open spot. 2 open spots. And we got this guy who's sitting there with his 4-ways on. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Getting out of here might be another story. Alright. So getting out of here, as you can see, this truck on my right is 1, not centered in his spot, and 2, he pulled way up to the line. There's a couple ways you can do this. The easiest way is to back up a smidge. And make some room. Now pay attention to your trucks on the other side so you don't hit them. And this is another reason you'll hear me talk about the fact that drivers don't leave their marker lights on anymore. Because you can't see them. If you're parked at night, or going to be parked at night, leave your marker lights on. Not your headlights. Shut your headlights off. But your marker lights need to stay on. Mine don't shut off unless I go home. These two have been racing each other for the last 15 miles. Ryder in the number 1 lane, and this other guy in the number 2 lane. Remember that our lanes are numbered left to right. Here in about 5 miles, we're going to be passing a local landmark in Newburgh, Missouri. The Uranus Fudge Factory. Yep, left-hand side. Big old sign that says Uranus. It's the Uranus Fudge Factory, and there's some sort of museum in there. Never had their fudge. They got a tattoo shop in there and all kinds of stuff. Local attraction. Well, trailer tire just blew out. I'm gonna get down here to this Love's, get it parked, charge up the GoPro a little bit, and then we'll take a look at the damage. Alright, so doing a quick inspection on this tire blowout, as you can see, there's really not much left. Yeah. doesn't even qualify as tire swing material. Now the residual air that I was hearing earlier was just that, residual air. There is no other leak now that I've let things settle. But we're gonna crawl underneath and take a look. Alright, now that we're under here, first thing you need to watch for is make sure you don't have any visible bulges on any of your tires before you crawl under here. I've already done that, not to worry. Next thing you're gonna look at is all your airbags. Make sure none of them are bulging. There's no damage. That cap could have come up here and hooked an airbag. That would be a really bad day. Also, air tank, check, make sure it's secure. What I'm seeing here, it's the only thing I got to worry about is that tire. There's no damage under here. It was an outside tire, so the biggest thing I'd have to worry about is this inside tire and the tire directly behind. Neither one is showing any damage. I'm already slated in the shop, so I'll take my 10-hour break and roll over there and get the tire replaced. There's a possibility they might replace it while I'm sleeping. We'll see. But yeah, fun day.